Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I have uploaded and recorded a video for you guys. So here I am with a life update. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I am super excited to fill you guys in on life and talk to you guys about what's been going on and what's to come for the future of my channel and just our family. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe down below, click that red subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Turn that notification bell on so you guys don't miss any of my future videos coming up. And let me go ahead and just jump into this video. So I have missed you guys. I have missed talking. I feel kind of funny being in front of the camera again, to be honest with you guys. It's kind of strange. I feel like I'm talking to myself, although I know there are you guys behind the screen and you guys are hopefully watching, so hi again. I am currently sipping on a decaf Americano. I went to a new coffee shop here in Gilbert. It's called Top Fuel Espresso. It's so good. I would highly recommend the decaf Americano with coconut milk, the best. And I'm snacking on some peanut butter, organic peanut butter, and organic Gala apple. So Opal is down for a nap, and I just thought I'd fill you guys in on life and kind of talk about what's been going on. I apologize for the weird angle, but I am actually setting the camera on the windowsill, so we're just gonna go with it. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've uploaded a video. A lot has happened. I'm just gonna start from the beginning and talk my way through it, but essentially, I started nutritional therapy training in February, which was crazy because we moved in January and then I started training in February. And ever since I started training, I have just been like full force nutrition education. I have had a hard time creating the space for both YouTube, Instagram, and my nutrition training. So I am trying to combine all three into my passion of sharing life and advocacy for wellness and overall just living life consciously. So I'm excited to fill you guys out on some exciting things that I'm working on. So stay tuned for the end of the video. But after I started training in February, we just kind of settled into Arizona, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, about how we're liking Arizona. And so I've been really focused on my training. So that's what I've been doing behind the scenes. A lot of is doing my nutrition training. And then on top of that, my brother got married in April. So my younger brother got married and I flew back home for that. And then after that weekend, I had a work trip for my nutrition training. I had to go to a 3-day workshop where I learned how to palpate organs. It was crazy, you guys. It was amazing. This is a technical skill that I will be able to utilize and practice when I graduate with my NTP certification in November. Actually, it's technically October that I'll be graduated, but I'm gonna begin practicing in November, so stay tuned for more information. So anyway, I learned a lot of technical hands-on skills at this workshop, and that was very, very, very intense. It was a very intense weekend. I didn't sleep much, I didn't eat much. I was very engaged in what I was doing, and I was traveling, so I was off schedule, and I had Opal with me, which was also a lot of work too, so that was crazy. And then right after we got home from that, we had all gotten sick. Actually, I just recovered from food poisoning. And if you've never had food poisoning, holy crap. I would never wish food poisoning on my worst enemy. It is absolutely the worst thing ever. And this is the third time I've had food poisoning. I'm not sure if I should be proud of that. I'm actually very disgusted by it, but I've had food poisoning a couple of times now, and this has been my second worst experience. So really yucky. And on top of that, I have been looking for new healthcare providers. I have found a new natural doctor here in Arizona that I really love. She specializes in hormones, specifically in Hashimoto's, which is the disease that I have with coinciding with my type 1 diabetes that I live with. So I am really excited about continuing my care with her. And then I've also established a new practitioner, a new doctor for my type 1 diabetes management, who will be my new endocrinologist. And I actually see her the end of this week. And I will fill you guys in on that on another video and my T1 update and everything. As far as how type 1 diabetes management has been since moving. I haven't talked about T1 a whole lot, and I really plan to do more of that on my channel soon. But overall, it's just been a crazy couple of months. Specifically, the month of April was insane. We just had a lot going on. I had a lot of deadlines to make. Doing this nutrition training, I know I'm going to talk about this a lot, but I've had to read up to one whole book a week, and on top of other materials and other lectures and videos and curriculums that I have to review. essays I have to write. It's just been very intense, so I've tried to take it with more grace toward my channel and just kind of prioritizing what I can, where I can, when I can. So I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to be filming more videos for you guys. I have so much planned and so many ideas to share with you guys, so I'm really excited to jump back into things and chat with you guys more and talk with you guys in the comments below. Please leave me a comment saying hi and telling me a little bit about you and what you've been up to. I would love to hear from you guys. I want to talk a little bit about Arizona. I've had a lot of questions about how we like it here in Gilbert, Arizona, and we absolutely love the weather here. It is fantastic. It is beautiful. It is hot. It is sunny. It is there is so much to do and see here. Love the people. The people here are so incredibly kind and warm and welcoming. I have yet to meet a rude person, to be honest with you, and I really love how family friendly and family oriented it is. I've also been connected with a really neat, close-knit, holistic community through a local chiropractic group, and I have loved getting connected there and meeting like-minded entrepreneurs and just people on a mission to live life healthily. So that's been really neat to be involved and doing that with the community here in Gilbert. And then another thing that we love about Arizona is the fact that it feels like home. It really does. Aside from the fact that we do not have family here, we love it here. And to be honest, we've gone back and forth with the idea of do we buy a house here next year, or do we move home? And I'm not going to answer that question right now because we're still processing it. We have until January to make a decision, and we're probably going to take until January to make this decision, at least a couple more months of talking about this. But right now we are in saving mode for a home. We are excited to buy our first house, wherever that might be. We are putting aside funds to do that and have big ambitions for that. So that's something we're excited to do in the future, is buy a new home, whether that be here in Arizona or back home in Washington State. We're just preparing ourselves for doing that and making that move. We are done renting. We hate renting. It's not only just a endless pit of money, it's also, nothing feels permanent. Nothing feels 100% like this is us. And we're excited to settle into that feeling of this is us. This feels like our home where we can do what we want to do with the walls and paint the different doors, and you know what I mean? So we're excited to invest more into our home and into our space, and that's gonna come within the next, hopefully, year of us moving or staying here. So we also are having a hard time being away from family. At least I feel like I am having a hard time being away from family. We've only ever been near our family. Most of our family lives in Washington State. All of mine except for one sister lives in Washington, and then all of Wyatt's family except for one sister lives in Washington. So we have so many incredible people that are back home, and it's hard to be away from them. I love the farmers market here in Gilbert. Oh my word, such a fun, hip farmers market. We go there almost every week, and I love supporting local farmers and growers and just people in general. So that has been really fun to have that connection and to feel like we can enjoy the weather while being out and about. We love that. We love a lot of things about Arizona, to be honest with you. The only thing that we dislike is the fact that we're away from family, and we're just, honestly, I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys right now. We're just trying to figure out if we can justify living away from family for at least another 5 to 10 years. We plan on, when we buy our home, wherever that may be, staying in that home for at least 5 to 10 years. And either renting it out or reselling it. We're not sure what we would do depending on where we buy, but we're just trying to make that decision, and that's a very, very big decision because we really want to weigh in what's best for our future babies and for Opal. That is very important to us, and we really appreciate what God has in store for our family. So we want to pray about it and really consider all options and all relationships involved. So that's kind of where we stand with Arizona. I feel like I'm very underwhelmed right now with how I'm expressing everything, so I apologize if it comes off that way, but honestly, there's a lot to catch you guys up on, and Arizona is something that I'd like to talk about with Wyatt. So this is just like a debrief on what we think about Arizona. I really love all of the healthy food stores here. Oh my word, so many amazing health food stores. Natural Grocers is one of my favorite. I love Sprouts. I love the farmer's market, and obviously I still love shopping at Whole Foods on occasion. They are all very close in proximity to where we live, which is amazing, and back home we do not have those options. So it's super nice to have so many resources available for food, to have different food outlets and food sources. So I love that as well. I also have had questions about how Opal is adjusting. So Opal, oh my goodness, you guys, that's another thing that just happened. So Opal turned 2 on May 9th, which is crazy. We're actually celebrating on Friday. So we celebrated a week later than her birthday because bless her heart, she was sick with a horrible fever on her actual birthday. And we were like, you know what? We just want to celebrate it and have a fun memory of her birthday. So we're going to celebrate it later this week. But Opal turned 2, which is absolutely crazy to me that she's already 2. It's adjusting really well to Arizona. Honestly, she seems to be so content and so happy here. I think that's because she senses that Wyatt and I are both content and happy here. For the most part, obviously we still have rough days, and obviously life is not perfect. Life comes with a lot of unpredictability and just the ebbs and flows, you know, things that you have to work through and transition in, and all of these things, like me starting NTP school and then all of us getting sick and flying back and forth to Washington for training, and a lot of other things in the mix. So I also wanted to fill you guys in on what I'm going to be doing as a nutritional therapy practitioner. So like I said, I graduate in October and I am going to be taking clients in November. As a nutritional therapy practitioner, I am going to be focusing on bio-individuality, which basically means each individual person has a set of individual needs, both health-wise, lifestyle, supplementation, etc. And I am really excited, and it's something that I am extremely passionate about sharing and educating clients and people and friends and family on more and tools and resources and how they can implement healthier options for their diet and lifestyle and just habits and supplementation in general. I am really excited to begin taking clients in November. So I've been meaning to mention this on here because I have more information on what an NTP is over on my Instagram, which is linked down below in my bio if you guys want to check it out, or in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I'm going to be making a whole separate video on what an NTP is and what an NTP's scope of practice is in the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned for that video. And if you would like to contact me via email, my email address is listed right here, piperbackholm@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me and talk to me about potentially becoming a client if you're interested in November. I currently have a client wait list for November, so if you are interested in becoming a client, I would highly recommend getting on this list. Please send me an email if you are interested. I will have my email in the description box. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram if you guys want to learn more about that. I am talking about it all the time over on Instagram, and like I said, I have a highlight called NTP. You guys can watch that if you guys are interested in learning more about what I will be doing and exactly how you could potentially work with me. So I will have a video coming up on this and talk more about that in detail, but I'm very excited to be taking clients in November and to be talking more about that scope of practice here on my channel. I am really stoked about that, and I cannot wait to share more educational information about what I've been eating, things that I've been implementing. And this kind of leads into the next thing I wanted to chat with you guys about. So I'm really excited because I feel like I have been set on fire with this new empowerment of just living consciously and making decisions that actually matter and making decisions that take intentionality. So I have really decreased my family's toxic load as far as products that we use, the way we think, how we live, etc. It all matters, and I have really taken that to heart. Even before starting my NTP training, I was on this path of just making changes really for our family, and it's benefited us so deeply and so greatly. And I cannot wait to talk more about this in future videos and to talk about what exactly I've been doing. I'm gonna have more videos like what I eat in a day coming to my channel. I'm gonna be talking a lot about simple food swaps that you can make for healthier options for your family. My goal is honestly just to educate and to bring awareness and advocacy to topics and information that's not often talked about. There's a lot of bias in social media. There's a lot of bias in the news stream, and I am just ready for clarity and for information that empowers and instills confidence and not fear. And I feel very sure that this is the best decision that I have made for our family. And beyond food, I feel that moving here for this year has been one of the best decisions we've made for our family. And I also feel that there is yet much growth to be had. So with that being said, I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for staying subscribed to my channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I appreciate the support of every single one of you who leave me a comment, who give me a thumbs up, who take the time to message me on Instagram. I really appreciate all of you for your individuality that you bring to my channel and to my life. So thank you for that. Thank you for your support. And if you want to continue supporting me, be sure to stay subscribed and click that bell notification button so you guys don't miss any uploads that are coming your way. And I will have a food haul, a grocery haul, coming up in a day or two. So stay tuned for that. I am really excited to share some foodie faves with you guys. And then I will be back with a what I eat in a day video. So stay tuned, you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.
Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.